A member of the House Oversight Committee, Pennsylvania Congressman Scott Perry. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks for being with us. What did we learn today from this interview with Hunter Biden? It was much anticipated. Has it advanced the case of the House Republicans or undermined the case?
Well, Sean and Jackie, great to be with you. As you know, I can't talk about the details of the interview until the transcribed text comes out. But I want to echo what Chairman Comer said. There are inconsistencies between the Hunter Biden testimony and some of the other witnesses. And that stuff is, look, I just got to tell you, that's very compelling because they should all be on the same page, right? If there was nothing to see here, everybody should be singing from the same songbook. And it's not like they haven't had plenty of time to prepare. As you know, Hunter avoided this testimony a couple times, this subpoenaed testimony. He avoided it a couple times. And during that period of time, other people, including James Biden, came in and did testify. So they've had time to coordinate their story, and yet they still haven't gotten it right.
Congressman, your colleague, Nancy Mace, described and characterized what happened today as Hunter, he didn't take the fifth, but he was there, and she called it deceptive defiance, which I thought really said a lot in many ways. And it's interesting that he chose to answer a lot of the questions, but in this sort of blatantly defiant way.
I'm sure he did, and understand that there's 170 plus suspicious activity reports in the Treasury. There are 20 shell companies. There's millions of dollars that have changed hands from foreign countries and foreign governments into the Biden family without any explanation, no product or service to be explained. And his father was either a senator, the vice president, and now the president of the United States. You can understand it's his father. He's going to be deceptive. You guys know this. It's not about Hunter Biden. We're trying to find out what his father's involvement was, and it's clear every bit of evidence points to his father's involvement. He's going to be deceptive, and it's his father. We understand the parental relationship, and you can expect someone to be evasive in those circumstances.
You know, Congressman, we all use common sense when we evaluate someone's testimony, the words they use and say to us. But in regard to the 20 shell companies and the suspicious activity reports, you mentioned those. Did he have good answers? Because most Americans look at that and go, I don't think anyone's ever filed a suspicious activity report. I mean, now you wouldn't know that, but people aren't doing the kind of work that would get you filed. But also 20 shell companies, it seems like it's to launder money. Were there good answers for those questions?
Well, the only answer to those questions is generally to launder money, but I want to be careful here, Sean. As you know, I can't reveal the details. But again, you already said what most Americans know. Most Americans never had one suspicious activity report filed against them from the Treasury. Most Americans don't understand 20 shell companies, don't understand millions of dollars changing hands from foreign adversaries with no product or service to sell. Most Americans get it, and so that's pretty obvious at this point.
Well, we can't wait to see the transcript and have you back to come and talk to us about it. Scott Perry, Congressman from Pennsylvania, we appreciate you being with us. Thank you.